Today, we're going to talk about Brad Keselowski.
Who? Brad Keselowski?
Yeah, I don't know who you're talking about.
Let's talk about it. Welcome to Tight End Loose Off. As you can probably tell, I am not in my usual environment. I'm visiting some family in Minnesota, so I'm in this little spare kitchen area, just kind of hanging out, making this video for you fine folks on the internet. Today, we're gonna talk about Brad Keselowski and his move to Roush Fenway Racing. This is a really interesting move just because Roush Fenway isn't what it used to be, and I think a lot of people know that. You know, Roush Fenway's just not been what they were in the mid 2000s. They've just not had the performance, and there's a lot of reasons for that. It's really hard to pinpoint it on one specific thing, but it's really interesting that Brad Keselowski, who won a championship with Penske in 2012, that he would choose to say, hey, you know what, I'm going to go to Roush Fenway Racing and take a little bit of an ownership stake. And I think there's a lot to dissect here, so that's what we're going to do today. I am pretty optimistic about the sport in its current state. I feel good about the direction that NASCAR is heading. I like what I'm seeing with the next gen cars so far. You know, not everyone shares the same level of optimism that I have, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But I am pretty optimistic about where we're going. And so is Brad Keselowski, because he's getting into ownership. These drivers that have been deciding that they want to become owners, you know, I kind of liken it to the stock market a little bit. You know, when you buy like stock options, if you buy a call, you're betting that the price of the stock is going to go up. You're bullish on the stock. So when a driver is getting in, when anyone decides, hey, you know what, I want to become an owner in the sport, they are bullish on it. They're betting that the price of the stock is going to go up. They think that they have something to gain there. Now, sports are a little bit different because there's a whole competition aspect. You want to be there on Sunday and hopefully walk away with a trophy at the end of the day. So will Brad Keselowski be able to come in and turn around Roush Fenway Racing? You know what? I think if anyone can do it, I think Brad Keselowski is the guy to do it. I mean, the guy is a fantastic race car driver, but he also has a lot of great leadership qualities that I think are going to bear really well at Roush Fenway Racing. And you know what? I think over the years, the level of respect that a lot of people in that shop have had for Jack Roush is kind of, from my understanding, it's been dwindling for about the past decade. Maybe some of the leadership tactics and things that you know, have been used there maybe were working really great in the mid 2000s, and they're just not working as well now. There's a lot of things that probably contribute to the decline of Roush Fenway Racing, but I think Brad Keselowski is the person to do it, because I think people are going to respect him. I think people in that race shop are going to respect him. On the competition side, they're going to listen to what he has to say. Because he is a great driver and he's a great personality. You know, Brad Keselowski, I think he is a star in the sport, but I think he's one of the more underrated drivers in the field right now. I think he's got a lot of talent. I feel good about this move for Brad. It's definitely not going to be easy. You know, the easy route for him would be to stay at Penske, get things handed to him. He knows that he can win races there. But you know what? I think Brad's looking towards the future. I think he's saying, hey, you know what? In 10 years, I may not be driving anymore. What am I going to be doing? And you know what? I think he has decided he wants to be an owner. We've been kind of wondering for a few years now, you know, who's the next, who are the next gen car owners? And I think we're actually starting to see what that looks like in the future going forward. I'm really excited and anxious to see what the next gen car looks like on the racetrack. The sport has to progress. We're not going to be ripping the splitters off of these cars and going back to carburetors and solid rear axles and stuff. These cars have to be, technology-wise, they have to be progressing and moving forward and pushing the boundaries of technology in the automotive industry. That's a large part of what they are supposed to do, you know. But, you know, we'll have to see. Like I said, I'm very optimistic about the future of the sport and still want to see what the next gen car does. I feel good about it. But You know, these are all my opinions. I'm just here rambling. I didn't script this video. You can probably tell a little bit. You know, I want to hear what you guys have to say. I like hearing your opinions. So drop me a comment down below. Give me a like if you feel so inclined to. That really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. And I do have an Instagram account and a Twitter account. I think you would love to follow me there, so you should go do that as well. Links are in the description below. But until next time, my name's Tyler. This is Tight and Loose Off, and I'll see you later.